Hello friends, bonjour, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another wardrobe update. Happy to have you, and summer is upon us. We're right now in the middle of June and it is so warm in Zurich, Switzerland, at least for someone like me who does not fare very well in the summer. I am literally sitting right now indoors with my feet in a cold bucket of water to be able to film this and not like completely sweat in front of the camera. And what's new in my wardrobe, of course, is also going to be reflecting this extremely hot weather. Everything I'm adding is something I'll be able to wear right now, and I found some extremely good pieces. Good meaning things that I really will be able to wear, things that were very much missing within my wardrobe. And so I want to get started right away with probably the most exciting couple of pieces. And the first one of those is a nude pair of block heels. I added these a couple of weeks ago from another stories. They are suede in this wonderful nude color, and I had been looking for a pair of shoes like this for a pretty long time. The quality seems really nice, and other than that, what I like about them is that they are not super tall. The block heel is very solid, so you're very stable on your feet. The straps are really soft and comfortable, and then I also like that they don't have an ankle strap but are still super tight to the feet, because the ankle strap, even though it's a new pair of heel, can sort of cut off your leg a little bit. So I've been wearing them already for a couple of times, and one of the times I was literally dancing the entire night and there was like no trace all night that I had been wearing a couple of heels. They are literally just so comfortable, and they really are just like the perfect dress up shoe for summer. I'm able to wear some of my favorite outfits but do so in a summer version for going out, and then adding the nude shoes just lighten up the entire outfit a little bit, where normally I would have to wear a pair of my black shoes for the exact same outfit. So these really fill in a hole within my wardrobe, and sometimes we fill a hole within our wardrobe with things that are just not wearable because they're not super comfortable. And I feel like especially with shoes, it's really a gamble you take. It's really not easy to tell whether a pair of shoes will really be comfortable or not before you've had a full night in them, and by then it will be too late to return them, of course. So I'm really happy to have found these shoes and have tried them out and know that I can literally wear them all night for dancing and everything else. They're still online on the website. They do sell out their sizes quite a lot, but I see them restocking the sizes constantly, so I'll be leaving the link, and even if your size is not there right now, just keep a look out for them because they do restock them like literally every day in various sizes. The next thing I've added to my wardrobe is also another story piece, and it is actually this dress I'm wearing right now. It is a 100% linen dress, and it's a mini dress, but still a very appropriate length for me personally. It is a wrap dress. It has that type of wrap where you first tie the side and the inside, and then you tie next side. And wrap dresses with this design is just my personal favorite. I feel like they sit much better than the ones where you have to wrap the string all the way around. It is a linen piece, so it does crinkle, but I really find that it does not bother me for pieces like this. I really like the sleeves on me. It's a t-shirt sleeve length, of course, but there's just something about the structure of this dress that makes it more of a button-up type thing than it is actually sort of like a real t-shirt. So it is brand new. I only received this 5 days ago, but I have literally been wearing it every single day since. It is yet another piece in a series of pieces that I have been adding from and other stories. Often when we talk about fast fashion, there's kind of like a lot of questions of whether or not or why not I'm considering and other stories fast fashion, especially because it is part of the H&M group. But I just find that every time I add something from another stories, it really does just hold up well. The fabrics that I've been adding are really nice, and just in general the pieces just does very well within my wardrobe. But I will also say that I am very careful with what I add from them. For example, I do not add any polyester pieces. Like, I don't add their blazers. I do only add the things in the fabrics that I consider appropriate for me, or at least that has been the case so far. And the next piece I added is from maybe a comparable brand but on the other end of the spectrum, and that is from Massimo Dutti. I have been looking for a linen blazer also for a really long time. This is one of those things like with the black skirt where I think I've tried on like between 10 and 15 before actually finally going into Massimo Dutti and then trying on the ones that they had. I had already checked them out on their website, and I ended on this beautiful white linen blazer. What I really love about it, outside of the fact that it's 100% linen, is that it doesn't have a lining. It is lined within the arms, and there's also like a very thin lining on the sides of the body, but other than that, it's completely unlined, and the fabric is just so thin. So basically when I'm wearing this jacket, it's almost like I'm not wearing a jacket at all, which is exactly what I was looking for. Like something that is so light that it's barely there. It is a white and it is slightly warm, but it's less warm than an ecro. Like it's really not that far off a clear white, so I feel like that is okay. It is a compromise that I was more than willing to make, and now that I have it, I don't really feel like it's even a compromise. Like when I'm not wearing anything else in white with it, you really cannot tell. And it's interesting because I also have another piece on this list that is also just slightly warm, and I think it comes down to the fact that in summer I'm using a self tan, so my entire look just gets warmed up a little bit, and it's less offensive when I'm wearing something slightly warm than it, for example, will be in the colder seasons. I did try like to see how far this hypothesis would go, and then actually try on something like warm white or like some warm colors, but it doesn't go that far. I definitely still look better in the cool colors, which I'm really happy about, because that's not something I would like to change up, but it's nice to know that I can wear something that's just like slightly off when I have to. Beautiful blazer. So far it seems really sturdy and in great quality, which I feel like for me with Massimo Dutti is really a hit and a miss. I've had some things from Massimo Dutti that just were not beautiful very quickly, or that started deteriorating, and it's difficult, you know. I don't know what it comes down to, or if it comes down to maybe the type of fabric. I did have a chat about Massimo Dutti actually with a real life friend, who she was also the one who convinced me to go into Massimo Dutti to check for the blazer I was looking for, because in her opinion she told me that all the linen pieces she has from Massimo Dutti are just really great quality, and so I decided to listen to her. I'm really glad that I did, because I found another summer key piece for my wardrobe, just like with the nude heels. And then off to yet another thing. I've been looking for white dresses for summer, and I did actually end up with something from ZARA. It's 100% cotton, and the shape is just so wonderful on me. The only thing that's wrong with this dress, other than being ZARA of course, is that it might be a little bit short, but I've already worn it quite a few times, and I don't know if it's the shape or like if it's just exactly as short as it's supposed to be, but this dress just really works for me. I was trying on a couple of dresses like this, or like I was trying to look for like an embroidery dress, and I posted a few to my Instagram, and you guys sort of helped me pick one out. And I think the reason that this dress works for me without becoming too romantic, because I can't do something too romantic, is like the shape of it. Even though it's a romantic dress in a sense, it still have like sharp lines. It has the buttons, it has the color, and overall I just think it's a really good summer dress for me. I haven't washed it yet. I'm really trying to look after it very well, and I'm going to try my best to baby this dress, trying to maybe wash it by hand and stuff like that, because I really would not like it to deteriorate, of course. In my opinion, it looks a little bit like the type of dresses that Centro often makes. Centro makes dresses like this quite a lot. They're of course also like 5-6 times the price, but probably also a little bit more sturdy. But I bought this dress, and I will of course keep you updated on both how much I wear it and then how it's doing as a result. And this is another piece that is just like slightly warm. Not a lot. Again, when it stands on its own, you cannot tell, and with the linen blazer you cannot tell. Not that those pieces go very well together, but yeah, also a little bit warm and doesn't really bother the look at all. Then I went directly against one of my personal proof of concepts and bought a pair of shorts. I found a pair of denim shorts that I do really like the look of. These are actually just H&M. I bought them really loose, like I went more than one size up from what I would usually do, because I really just want them to be really loose and comfortable, and I think they are very flattering. They do sit very well, and I'm really happy to have a pair of denim shorts. It's one of those things that I've never been able to really let go of, even though I do have a couple of skirts now that I of course could wear in their stead. But it was actually pretty interesting. It's probably because of all the weightlifting I've been doing. I've been lifting weights for 10 months now, and my body has really changed its shapes in a lot of ways. Like, it might feel subtle to me, but these subtle changes makes my body look a little bit different. Where usually I carry a lot of weight in my hips, it can sometimes give me this like square look from behind, which I really don't like the look of in shorts. But after lifting weights, it's as if that has evened out a little bit more, and now I'm a little bit more rounded in that area, and shorts just look different. So yeah, I thought that was sort of interesting to see. And now I will be wearing the denim shorts, or I am already wearing them. Just thought it was interesting, and it's something that I will keep track of, and then we'll talk about it in the next update as well. Then I added 2 identical pairs of pants, also from H&M, also linen. And I know that I've been adding a lot of fast fashion pieces, but if I'm being totally honest, it literally just comes down to the fact that I don't have, again, so many things that I like to wear in summer, and it is really just in the fast fashion stores that things are accessible, and I need something, or I have needed something here and now, and it's been almost too easy to walk into like H&M and then find what I'm looking for. But again, here this is a version of things where I do have to baby these items. One of the pairs are white, and I really think that they are so gorgeous, but the seams have already started to run, and I kind of knew that that might happen, and so it was a little bit, maybe, I don't know if it was naive, but I was kind of hoping that maybe things had changed. But yeah, I haven't even washed them yet in the machine or anything, but they're already sort of in some ways falling apart a little bit, but that's okay. I will wear them as much as I can. I will take care of them, and then it's another thing that we can include in like a fast fashion versus other brands comparison. But yeah, I added these 2 pants. They really fit in very well within my wardrobe, so they are pieces that of course I will wear as far as I can. So if you're looking for pants like this, of course there are a link to them, but just keep in mind that I haven't had mine for that long, and they're already starting to fall apart a little bit. Then I found a blue and white striped linen shirt with small stripes. I've been looking for something to replace the mango one that I added 2 seasons ago. I really loved the design of the mango one, but the construction of it has just held up like really poorly. I'll go into that more in another video, but it does not look good. So I found this one. This is also a Massimo Dutti piece, 100% linen. I've worn it I think 5 or 6 times so far, and the shape of the shirt holds up very well, especially compared to the mango one. It's not 100% identical. The new one is a bit lighter. It's also actually lighter in the fabric. Some of the other linen shirts I have, or like the other linen shirts I have, like the Everlane one and then my Gap one, the linen is quite thick, and it doesn't really make me warm because it is linen, it's so breathable. But this linen shirt from Massimo Dutti, the fabric is just extremely lightweight, and it also means that it doesn't really crease the same way that my other shirts do. I have really loved that about it so far. So I'm gonna give this a little bit more wear, and then totally honest, I might add a few more of them in other designs from Massimo Dutti, and been really pleased with it so far. So far, that's also something that definitely I can recommend, especially if you are someone like me who doesn't want to iron out creases from your linen pieces all the time, but still can't really 100% accept in any case that they're there. Then another thing I added, I've also had this for a while now, is this black crop top from H&M. This is also 100% cotton. I worn it a few times, and then I have washed it once, and it did quite well in wash. I am honestly absolutely in love with the look of this one for summer. I have primarily worn it with my white linen pants and then also the linen blazer on top of it. I just think it is such a chic look. I really love this shirt because I feel like it's a more dressed up version of the classic like crop top, razor back, holder neck type basic top that I feel like a lot of people wear, but for me that one is just too casual. So this is like my version of that basic top. I really want something very similar in white, but haven't been able to find it. That is a great proof of concept, and it's definitely something that I will be adding more of when I find versions of it that are comparable. So that is actually everything that I have added. I have added quite a lot since the last update. I think it comes down to 9 pieces, but it really again comes down to the fact that I don't have that much to choose from in summer, and I feel like I panic a little bit. There's nothing within there that won't get wear, or at least so far. And if you watch my ultimate summer capsule wardrobe video, I know that one is a really long one, but one of the parts at the end of the video, I did a outfit calendar, basically trying to predict what within my wardrobe I would wear on the course of 14 days in the summer. And it's interesting to see that, I mean, I wasn't completely off, but I was also a little bit off. Like, it does look a little bit different in praxis now what I'm actually wearing. So the wardrobe updates, not to make them too long, and also to maybe like be able to come out with more videos and go into more details about individual things. I think I might from now on give it a try to divide the wardrobe update. So from now on, I'm gonna do videos like this where we talk about what's new in my wardrobe, and then I'm going to make a wardrobe updates actually with updates about the pieces within my wardrobe, and also updates about maybe what I actually wear compared to like what predictions I make. Because sometimes you'll have like a strong proof of concept, or you'll have something that you're used to wearing all the time, but then for whatever reason something else starts to like take over. For example, something I was really thinking that I was going to wear a lot, I mean, now we're still in the early days of summer, so you know, things can still change, but it's my white and blue striped linen dress from last summer. And I have worn it, but not nearly as much as I thought I would. And for example, having this linen dress that I'm wearing now, I've just found myself wanting to wear that instead. It's even more polished, but it's still like beachwear appropriate. So that was everything that I had for today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Here is a link to my entire summer wardrobe video, and here is something else from me that you two think you might like to watch. And I'll see you in the next video.